You don't understand what it costs to run a business. And that's our fault. One of the major things that causes divides between automotive technicians and automotive shop owners is that the technicians have unrealistic expectations, fiscally speaking. I talk to a lot of technicians who are dead set on the number $100,000. Some say it's 120, some say it's 150, whatever the number is. They don't take into account demographics. They don't take into account a lot of other financial equilibrium, if you will. And I don't think that we've ever trained them on that. I don't hold them accountable to that, right? Like, I think we have a responsibility to educate those in the trade and help them understand how these things work. But I will say this, the money has to come from somewhere. The business has to be profitable. And I know that there are a lot of technicians who have been beaten and abused by employers who, even when the money was there and things were going well, they were stuffing their pockets and they wanted to buy a boat. But here's the thing, we need to have partnerships, right? Like me, Mr. Shop Owner, with you, Mr. and Mrs. Technician, I need to have a partnership with you so you understand what the business's financials are. And so you can understand what it takes for you to earn what it is that you want to earn. I want every single person in this industry to earn whatever it is they want to earn. But there are things that come along with that. There's work that has to be done. There's steps that have to be taken. There is dollars that have to be earned. Money does not fall from trees. And it's sad because I think the same thing that causes a lot of technicians to have really tough financial lives because they don't have the financial knowledge is also what causes them to believe it's all because they're being underpaid. It's all because the shop owner is keeping all of that money that they see coming in on each repair order. They don't see the numbers. Now, why do you think I share the numbers with my people? Because I want them to understand. I want them to see it. I am not a great financial guy. I'm not going to stand here and tell you that I am. I'm not. But I believe that if we can talk to one another and if we can share the information, share the knowledge, and share where the business is at, and therefore share with them what we have to have from them to get the business to the next level, I think we can accomplish much greater things than if it's all hidden back behind smoke and mirrors like the Wizard of Oz, right? We don't need to be hiding behind the curtain. We need to be showing them the data, helping them understand. Now, technicians, you need to understand this. The money, again, does not just fall from trees. So for you to earn what it is you want, there are specific sets of metrics that we have to put in place in the business. That could cause us to raise our labor rates, raise our part prices, do lots of things. I hear a lot of technicians coming back and saying, dude, that's not okay. You're ripping people off. You're charging too much and you're not paying enough. Well, I hate to tell you this, many of the businesses that are accused of that, I've seen their P&Ls and they're making 3 and 4% net profit. The numbers don't work. You just can't have money falling out of trees to increase your pay and reduce the cost for the consumer. You don't understand what it costs to run a business. And that's our fault, right? That's our fault as business owners because we've not shown you, we've not taught you. We've been afraid that you would be so upset that we were making 2 and 3% that we weren't transparent with you. And I believe that we should be transparent with you. Do I believe the owners should get paid? Absolutely. You would not believe how low some of these owners are paid for running their businesses. I guarantee you there's technicians earning more than their owners all over the country right now. It's just because you don't understand. It's because you don't have the data. But you guys have to be willing to listen. You have to be willing to be part of the team that fixes it and makes it better. It's just my opinion, though. Y'all have a good one.